Hello, my Moonshadow Sprites. It is I, the Moonshadow Spectre, and I knew this day was coming. I knew one day I would have to make this video of where my views of Brainrot have become true, and I have multiple different cases. Granted, I do not provide evidence in these videos as for the factor that I do not edit a lot of these videos. Only edits I've actually done would have been my Catnap Speaks video, which I do plan to work on more. I have a job now, thankfully, so I can get a mic. But anyway, it's time to get on to the first few topics. Topic number 1. The Minecraft movie. Now, I remember posting a video of how I said the Minecraft movie was going to be good. Over time, as the memes grew, that belief and faith has dropped faster than, I guess, the Titanic. The amount of memes produced in these videos, produced from that movie, is so incredibly stupid. I get there's the factor of Jack Black saying one thing, and that's funny. I myself can like those jokes. But he's just stating fact. It doesn't make sense to why there would be all these different things. You have I Am Steve, the Nether. You even have the one and only Chicken Jockey. I name all of these because of the amount of media that I have seen in where a lot of viewers of this movie have gotten out of their seats, flung popcorn like it's freaking pebbles with a slingshot, and assaulted minimum wage workers. They do not deserve that. And yet, people have still been going around and encouraging this nonsense. Our society is getting broken day by day on these topics. The Minecraft movie itself, while it did make a whole bunch of money, story bad. The characters fine. Personally, I've never seen the movie, but via on the fact that they caused that much riot, yeah, no. There's also the factor of, going back to the fact of riots. This is what I mean by brain rot would take over our minds soon. Y'all have become so mentally mushed that you have become such chaos. And I know this for a fact because my brother, even when he went to the movie, everyone just started throwing popcorn the absolute moment a chicken jockey appeared within the arena. My God, do y'all need some help? You should not be popping up out of nowhere when some guy just says some kind of trigger word, unless you're that mentally damaged, which I assume you are because brain rot, and instinctively go and assault a minimum wage worker while, again, flinging popcorn around, yelling the most cringiest words in history. I can't witness this personally because I have not seen the movie, and I do not care to anymore. Even though it goes on to the lore of Minecraft Legends, which I personally like the game. I like the style of the game. The gameplay itself is bad, but that's another topic for a different time. It's just, it's disgusting. It's absolutely abhorring to the human race. Get some help. The second topic on our brain rot list is the fact that it took until Italian brain rot, which is still freaking popular, which is still freaking popular, for y'all to realize how stupid it is. It took for some people off in Italy blabbing about random nonsense of characters that thankfully they have some creation, but were AI generated. They provided characters and just rambled on and on about them, claiming as they were them, for y'all to actually realize that there was a problem with the memes. And yet, it's still popular. It just blows my mind of how ignorant this society is. Y'all are so hell-bent on popularity, on keeping up with trends. I see multiple people in my class going in braids, having their hairs be blonde and dark brown. Go ahead, do what you want, but still, you are being so focused on that. Is it a crime to be individual? Is it a crime not to lose your brain cells over some dumb crap that doesn't even matter in the grand scheme of things? So let's see. We've had the Minecraft movie incidents, Italian Brainrot. Let's go about the regular Brainrot itself. Skibidi Toilet. It was originally supposed to be just as the name goes. It was only supposed to be a indie animation, granted Blender, about this war between camera heads, TV heads versus freaking heads and toilets. And yet y'all turned it into one of the most controversial pieces of slang in the world. When my brother told me what Skibidi was supposed to mean, I'm ashamed. I was ashamed. Because apparently Skibidi can both mean good and bad. Why? Makes no sense. And again, y'all continuously use it in the grand scheme of things just because you think it's cool. Excuse my dog. I'm absolutely ashamed with the society that we live in. And I hate myself almost every single day for a lot of reasons. But y'all need some serious help. Our society needs some serious help because every single one of you, y'all conform more than you do become unique. You decide to go with the flow, join others, then rather be yourself. I keep on saying these bits because that's how Brainrot advanced. Y'all continue to say one thing because you wanted to stay popular and cool with like everyone until y'all realize that it's just stupid. I have faith that the generation we currently live in can make a difference. But y'all need to stop thinking of such stupid shit. Y'all sounding like a lot of hippies. Which were also pretty dumb back in like 1970 or whatever. Just to give you an example of what they did, they thought they could change society into a realm of where it was just drugs and sex, to where just by having these little gatherings where music was involved. Let that sink in. How stupid that is. You can let something change, all right, if you have certain ideals, if you have an actual plan. But all the hippies did were just sitting in front of giant concert arenas, so to speak, and just getting high. And I feel like the generation we're currently living is getting towards that point. And I don't want to talk about society in like an economic and political statement. That's like a whole separate topic away from this. That is already pretty screwed up. But this, the entire idea of brain rot, it pisses me off more than anything. What is wrong with all of y'all? It's not cool. It's not funny. It's not hip or whatever. It is as it is. Brain rot. Brain rot to brain dead. Please, for the love of God, get some damn help. Figure out why it's stupid. Because it is. Why it's stupid is mainly because it is. In a sense, essentially, it's just pulling random stuff, thinking it's funny, when it's really not. I've held this grudge in for a long time. I cannot let this go because it has invaded every single instance of my life. And I just want it to end. Please, for the love of God, stop conforming, or rather, conform only a little bit, but stay different. Don't follow trends, be who you are. Unless that be who you are is just absolutely abhorrent. Like predators or whatever. And if I'm going to get in drama because of this, sure, I'll get in drama. My point stands. Brain rot's stupid. Y'all conform too much, which is how brain rot has spread. And 3, just why? Why? This video has gotten a lot of breaks. I'm not editing this. I'm not editing it at all. But for the love of God, for the love of everything, for the love of the trees that grow in your yard, for the love of the air we breathe, for the love of the ideals of your own religion, granted if you don't have one or if you do, stop with the brain rot. Yes, I guess I'm kind of criticizing people on using it. They can use it, I guess, regardless of if they watch this video. But my point needs to be heard, because it's just stupid. That's what it is. I just actually thought of a third reason, so before this video ends, I'm going to give that. There was this one YouTuber known as Sundy. Used to watch him when I was young, or younger than I am now. But, oh God, he has fallen multiple amounts of times. His most latest video, as the time of I'm recording this, is beating a freaking brain rot character who I don't want to say for the cause of not losing any more brain cells than I have from just having to listen to it for almost every single day of my life. Is just, ugh. The video is bad. You're losing viewers by the second because you went to the dark side of whatever you thought was popular for the generation. Is that gonna stop? Is that gonna make me unsubscribe to you? No, because I think you still can revert. But the dude had amazing videos back in the past. OG Sundy fans know about Crazy Craft. He didn't continue that because he continued going with freaking Among Us Brainrot and Roblox crap. He hasn't posted a Fortnite video in months. He hasn't posted a Minecraft video that isn't about some kind of race within a media aspect in months. Most likely a year. Why? Because y'all thought Brainrot was funny in its trending form. And yet it's still alive. Final closing message. No other topics, no other ideas, nothing. Get some help. Stop following trends. Do not bring back Brainrot, or else y'all are gonna act like freaking hippies when you're older. And for the love of God, just stop. Before we cause even more chaos. Even more unneeded destruction. It's just... This is the Moonshadow Spectre signing off. Fix yourselves.